Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm back in my garage. It's a little dark right now. Sun should be coming up soon. Um, let's see where to start. Our Twitter woes. Yes, that would be a good place to start. Yesterday, I posted a video about, I thought it was inspirational in terms of how to deal with hard times, especially what happened at Media Blasters and what kept me going and all those kind of things. I tagged it with jumping off a building or not. And Twitter bot decided that was suicidal. So they froze the account or something along those lines. And I've been trying to get back in. I've written emails to their help desk. So let's hope that I eventually get it resolved. Till then, I did start another one at J. Cerebella. But I can see how this will be. The bots will eventually exterminate mankind. There'll be some mistake, and it'll decide that we're not really needed. But to continue with the woes theme, in Right Stuf in 2022, Sean left. They no longer decided to carry adult stuff. I really wish Sean success and happiness, and just, he gave a lot to the industry. If you know his history, it's pretty incredible what he did to, back in the day, all there was the Right Stuf catalog for a lot of people who wanted to see this stuff. So, that's the end of a kind of a period, and it's a sad one. But also, like I said, with that in mind, Crunchyroll bought it. No longer carrying our adult material. Our adult material is a big majority of the sales. Especially at Right Stuf. So in Crunchyroll, their Christmas sale or whatever they tried to do really wasn't that good. So it wasn't very merry, and it was kind of a bit of a Grinch who stole Christmas. So what does that mean for Media Blasters and the woes of 2023? Well, first, we hope there are no woes, but there definitely going to be a little bit of adjustment. And what that means, especially for you Kamen Rider folks or tokusatsu people, as far as those type of releases in anime. So it's really early to tell, but I could already see we're going to need to make adjustments, and that's what we're trying to do. So what I'm going to do is, the sun's coming up right now. In my next part of this, I'll just explain a little bit about what that means for Kamen Rider, for other releases, and how we're going to have to adjust the schedule and just see how all things pan out. But enough for now, and let me get out of there and get on the road. All right, you guys have a great morning. Stay active, be healthy, as I always say. Part 2 will be coming up soon. How you doing again, folks? I'm back, and talking about woes, it was a woeful morning. Started with went out, started to do my driving, and started to see the oil light saying that oil low. So basically that cut off my morning pretty quickly. Luckily, Toyota was open at 7 a.m. Was able to get it all fixed, and I'm back on the road. But let's just say it was very eventful, and just continues with the woes. So how I left off talking about that. As far as this year, 2023, and all that going on, what's happened now is that, again, I mentioned the whole thing about Right Stuf and the cash flow. So what it comes down to, we did not have that Christmas bump we're used to, and that was planned to help with a bunch of releases that we wanted to get out. One being, I know everyone keeps asking about, is Kamen Rider. We want to get it out too. We also want to get the Doom Megalopolis live action. The thing is that with that loss of that bump, that's going to slow down everything. We still believe Fudo will happen pretty much on time. The good news is Pinocchio 964. That one, the transfer is done. We're going to go pick it up. The 4K looks amazing. We're working on that right now. I'll try to put some samples up and see what we can do about that. But on the Kamen Rider front, right now, we really need to get out the adult material. We have a lot of it. That's our most steady and easiest income. That's why we just announced another 3 titles. We announced another 3 before the end of the year. With that in mind, That'll steady things out, get things back to normal. And what we're looking at right now is basically hard to say, but right now you're pretty much looking at the earliest would be the summer for Kamen Rider and do Megalopolis. Other titles like Fudo and those I think will kind of happen on time. We do have some other titles that we are able to, we should be able to get out to. We have Samurai Fiction, we have some other ones that we haven't mentioned, but those are all coming down the line too, and those are easier to do, so those will come out. But the key is, believe it or not, to get the adult material out as fast as we can. We have a bunch in the back burner that we already have the materials for and can release, and that'll help. The thing is, we do believe everyone still wants our product. It's just a matter of just now they have to find out where to get it, how to get it, all that stuff. We do have the storefront, we do have that. We did have an idea of maybe doing kind of like the, what I call the Robert method, or, you know, run some kind of, was it a GoFundMe or something like that type of thing, and maybe do that on the Kamen Rider, but we would rather not unless we have no choice. I just really never really did much of that, so I'd rather still not keep with that. So that's what we're looking at right now. I know everyone's saying, oh, it's going to sell gazillions of copies and all that. In today's market, a lot of copies is not as many as you think as in the old days. You know, the truth is still, from our experience based on our titles, really, even though like Hokkaido did well, could it equal any of the, you know, more popular adult titles, or even a Ladies versus Butler or something? Not even close. I mean, those titles will sell some decent units, but they're not going to sell. So we need to, in a sense, all that other stuff, the sexy anime, the adult anime, all usually helps really push things. They're very steady income. So this sudden hit has slowed things down. So let's just keep 2023 going. The best way you can support us to do things, go to the storefront, mb-storefront.com, buy stuff, whatever. If you guys really want to do some kind of GoFundMe or something since you want it so quickly, hey, you know where to contact me. Maybe you guys can put it together and we'll get it done even sooner. It's not just a few dollars though. That's a pretty big, you know, you're looking at, to get everything done and out, you're looking at close to, you know, 50 to 75K to just get it down, get it out. So anybody else have questions, anything, comments, hit the like button, subscribe, and I always say be active, be healthy, be positive. On days like today, you definitely need to be positive, because, you know, you're gonna feel overwhelmed. But all you have to do is one step at a time. Don't try to conquer the whole beast at once. Just take one small part of it and get it solved. And that's what we're doing. All right, you guys have a great day.